welcome to another video on the channel. Electric car. I waved to them. They didn't wave back. The reason for that is because it's no longer a novelty. That's why. So, quite a few years ago, so 2014, if I was to drive along the road I'm going along now in rural Forest of Dean, the chances of seeing another electric car was almost zero. Now you see them all the time, which is good, but not quite as much fun. Okay, so what I'm testing now is I'm wearing a t-shirt in the middle of December for a very good reason, and that is just to test. This is not necessarily niche to the Honda E. I'm seeing whether or not turning on the climate control to a toasty 21 degrees C, but just using the heated seat and the heated steering wheel, is it enough to keep me warm? Now, there's a couple of questions as why would you wear a t-shirt in the middle of December? Well, answer one, because I'm slightly crazy. Second, I've got to cool myself down a little bit, but obviously you'd usually wear a jumper in the car, probably anyway, would you? Well, I would usually wear a t-shirt in the middle of December in my car, because as soon as I get out I'm cold and think, where's my jumper? Because yes, you're right, I have not brought a jumper either for when I do get out. See, back to point number one, crazy. That was an accident though, it wasn't intentional. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drive along for a little while, let myself get properly acclimatized to the cold temperatures, and then I'm going to, it's not freezing by the way outside, it's not -10 or anything, it's about 8 degrees, something like that. But this journey is a half an hour journey. I'm just wondering if I can make that journey forward and backwards in comfort without having heating on, therefore saving 5 miles of range or something. So I'll give it a go and just report back really on that one. Quite a simple little video, but if you can save, if I was commuting in and out of Gloucester each day and I didn't need to use the climate control, then why would you use it? Even if it's not about range, you're actually saving money. If I'm using 3 kilowatts of power to heat the car on the way in and on the way back, 3 kilowatts, I was commuting 5 days a week. That's 3 5s, which I'm not great at maths, but I think that's 15. That's 15 kilowatts, and then you're paying off peak, I don't know, 10p, 7p per kilowatt. That's a lot a week. So you can get free Amazon, Netflix subscription a month if you use this method, if it works. That's the principle. So I've been driving now for about 5 minutes. It's starting to get a little bit cold, shall we say. Hands are cold. They don't feel very nice. So at this point I'm going to turn on the heated seat and I'm going to turn on the heated steering wheel. I put on setting 3, which previous experience is very hot, but obviously the front isn't heated, so we'll see. Real basic video this, but maybe it's insightful, maybe it's not. And of course you've already hit the like button, which is great, and you've probably commented some lovely comments. No negative ones please, just positive, because it lifts my day. Negative comments bring me down. I have to write some sort of sarcastic response to them, which takes thinking, and thinking is difficult. So yeah, positive please. Let's see. Sun in my eyes. I will see you on the other side. Well, I'm here. 18 miles it was in total. Now, it's passable if you're really really keen on saving that little bit of money, or you want to just eke that little bit more range out. It is passable to have a heated steering wheel and heated seats. The highest set was actually too hot on my back. The main issue I had really was with my feet getting cold. Now with the system off, you can still select the mode, which I know you can do on the Zoe and you can do on the Leaf. at least. You select mode and you can choose where you want the air, the naturally forced airflow, to disperse. And it was on feet, so I changed it off, and the only other options I've got is, let's have a little look. So I've got feet only, then I've got feet and windscreen, then I've got face, or face and feet. I haven't got just only windscreen, so yeah, not great. So would I do it? Not really, no, don't think so. I don't think that kind of answers it for me. I think I'd rather be nice and warm rather than just trying to barely scrape by with being sort of vaguely comfortable. It's not terrible, you know, this is not being stuck out in the ice cold, freezing to death, but you feel cold here, especially wearing a t-shirt. Probably would recommend not going in a t-shirt. If you really were doing this and you wanted to do it continuously throughout the year to save yourself 120 quid a year, then maybe put 2 pairs of socks on, or get some heated socks. You can get them, they're quite cheap, and then wear a jumper. If I wear a jumper and had 2 pairs of socks on, no issue. That seems a little bit of a stretch to do that, and a bit of a false errand almost. Would I do it? No, I wouldn't. No, I'm going to drive back now with the temperature at 21 degrees and enjoy my drive back. It's passable, but just barely. Any colder than it is today, I think you would struggle. Although possible, you're not going to die, you're not going to get frostbite, but it's just not as comfortable. So if you want to enjoy your journey in, I've got nice warm hands, that's good. The Honda steering wheel, I would say, actually cuts off a little bit too soon. I would like it to stay warmer longer, but it comes up to temperature and drops back off and then kicks back in, but it's not quite long enough, not quite warm enough, long enough. And this section here is where it heats up from. You can feel it here, so it's not here, but it's right here, and it travels up to about here and down to about here, so you have to be holding here. So in answer to that very short experiment, would I do this? No, I would not. Let me know your thoughts, comment below. Do you do that? Are you crazy like me and drive around with your heating off just to eke out a little bit of extra mileage or save a little bit of money? It is actually a cost involved, so that you are actually saving money by doing it, no doubt at all. And of course, the more miles you stack onto an electric vehicle like this each year, the more money you save. So do any of you guys do that? Comment below, let me know, and have you ever tried it and thought not doing that again? I'll be interested to hear. Right, 22 degrees. Oh, lovely. It's another good thing about an EV, and it just heats up immediately. Brilliant. I have to wait for the engine to heat up. Mind you, it would be hot because I just arrived from a journey. Forgetting that.